Oh, flip. Where have I gone? Can't see what I'm doing. Give me a second. We're gonna start the stream. Now, this is gonna be a horror game. Now, we've wanted to play this for a while. Oh, spooky noise. Can you hear me? That sounds good to me. So, yes, we wanted to play this game for a second. Welcome to Slay the Spire. Welcome to Slay the Princess. Now, this is going to be a somewhat kind of funny stream. We hope so anyway. I mean, look, it's pretty morbid. You got to kill a princess. So, yeah. Bear that in mind. We're going to try and be funny if the game lets us. And apart from that, well, yes, we've wanted to play this game for a while, and we're happy to kind of finally have a chance to do so, vis-a-vis doing it in a stream. So let's play this game together. Now, from what I understand, the idea, whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have hard to see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay. Well, she looks pretty sad to me. So, yeah. But just make sure it sounds okay, because ideally we'll hear the audio too, coming out the laptop, but that might make an echo effect, so we're just going to wait for the stream to catch up a bit, and we'll adjust accordingly. How's it sound? That sounds good. Cool. So, yes, welcome to the stream. Yeah, like I say, it should be a horror game. Well, serious. We've got kind of cute kind of writing here. We've got a very sad looking princess there. Well, it says continue, right? It wasn't really continue. We just wanted to make sure it would actually run on our laptop. I don't know what we're concerned about. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. So, fair enough. Well, let's keep going.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, I don't want the world to end. It's cool. So I talk to the narrator, I guess? End of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
So I need to slay the princess. Spoiler warning, that's the end of the game. Okay. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
This voice rings well. I'm going to research who the narrator is here, because it really does ring a bell. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
MT says, howdy, Draggy. Oh, MT says, game audio is a bit loud. You see, that's why we've got fans to help us out. Let's have a look then. Thing is, okay, well, how about now? Let's see how it is. Oh, I've turned it down a bit, so... Oh, maybe I'll be quiet. Well, let's have a look, see there. I think I can manage that a bit better, too. I'll tell you what I'll do, so that it gets a bit up to yellow on the... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, a bit loud, baby. That looks pretty good to me. Cool. Well, thanks, MT, for letting us know. Yeah, please, if you're watching, please let us know if being too loud. So, yes, the plan here is to slay the princess. Yep, and we're just asking as to why, okay? The narrator's being a bit dubious. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I'm gonna say killing a princess seems kind of bad for her, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Alright, this guy's a bit of a flippin'... What are you, a communist? Oh, what shall we do? Well, I like seamstresses, to be honest. Well, I'm just gonna see if the audio is good now. I think that sounds pretty good to me. So how we doing? Yuki Starlight says, did you get any good games in the sale? Yeah, we got Slave a Princess! Or Slave a Princess, or audio text. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
The narrator really rings a bell.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Cool. And what have I got here? I can make a note or what? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I can see what I've said, options, everything I need.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Hang on a second. A pragmatic lens, which I never really knew what pragmatic
Causality
meant.
doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Well, can't we just leave her in the cabin forever? We will abolish the monarchy and replace it with a tracheocracy. Whoa! That audio to text was awful. Let me try it again. We will abolish the monarchy and replace it with a tracheocracy. Again, I'll just do a bit of a change today, because apparently tracheocracy isn't a word. So yeah, I'm happy to be playing this game, because honestly, I've always kind of wanted to play it. It's kind of piqued me just for a while now.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
No, but I like eggs.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
What about Father Christmas? Can I get Father Christmas's sleigh? Okay. Getting a bit bored with these answers. Can't someone else do it?
Oh,
Yeah,
if only that were the case,
sure.
but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Well, I'm not
Like
surprised.
I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Okay, so you know the rules. Well, no, I'm gonna get through this. I just want all the backstory, to be honest.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Well, I love the idea of a reward, eh? What is a reward?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I kind of get a feeling you're lying, eh? That is not. Okay, well, hang on a second. Okay, let's see what happens if I say, have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Okay, you got a good
I
point.
mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No, I'm so not evil.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Although, he did promise us lots and lots of presents and treats.
Then each and every... So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out
I
for
like
all of
this.
us.
Because you
your
don't
way
trust
up
the
the
narrator,
short
you don't
path
trust the
of the cabin.
princess either. So,
We'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
this is my internal monologue.
Ignore
okay.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, of course, in video games, you're supposed to save a princess, aren't you? That's why it's a good subversion. You've got to slay one instead.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
So yeah, I'm going to be quiet when the audio's playing, because, we want to hear what he says. Well, look, there's a dagger there. Looks pretty cool.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I want to do this right. I want to do this left. Explore. Take the blade. Here you go.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Cool. I can't see it. I thought I'd be holding it. Head to the basement. This is spooky. Basement spooky. Oh, I've got a...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
No, we don't trust the narrator. It's not doing her a favour.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh no.
Who's there?
I'm gonna sip. I'm gonna sip.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Well... Okay, I'm gonna give the audience an option. I'll try to play the game as people are saying, So one, don't worry, this will be written as well. Oh, hang on a second. So, here's the options. You got 1, I'm going to slay her. 2, I'm going to simp, and I'm going to do whatever she says. 3, I'm going to try and let her live, but leave her chained up. So we've got, like, the three options there. You got, doing what you're supposed to do. Well, as the narrator says, we've got doing whatever the princess says. And number 3, we've got letting her live, but, like, chained up, so, like, sort of doing it both ends. MT says simping all the way. Well, I'll give you a minute there to chat amongst yourselves, eh? Let's just see how it goes. Yeah, it's spooky, eh? I like this game, it's good. I've always wanted to play it, so I'm happy, I'm happy we can stream it. Get some watch time out of it, Simp it all away, unless you ask for something weird. Do you not know what simping means? It means we do whatever she wants. It means we'll buy her bath water if she asks. That ain't weird, I don't know what it is. Yes, my queen. Okay, well it's been about a minute and nobody else has responded, so we're gonna simp. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Yes, my queen. Spooky. Spooky.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the base. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
No, she can't be.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What if I click on her? Do I have to kill her instantly? No. Okay. What? No way! What? No way! Why do you think that? I love you!
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Maybe I shouldn't have taken a knife.
Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank
My
you.
queen.
Maybe now we can just talk.
Yes, my queen. What?
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
My queen. A princess.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just
So here
Let's
we
get
are.
on with it.
What an awkward start to a relationship.
Did she say relationship? Wubba bubba. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Now, that's the anime protagonist response, that is, where you kind of, you know, the awkward boy with, like, no social skills. Which, you know, a relationship? Are you coming on to me? Well, the thing about the simp, the simp is not a confident person. So, I don't think we'll be doing option number 2. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Did I say that? I don't think I said that, did I? I have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to be in the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Now, I've realised you probably can't read the text when the princess talks, so do you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the, I'm just going to move myself, whoop, special effects. There we go, that's a bit better. I think we can probably read a bit better now as well. Cool. How would I get out of here? There's people out here who think you're going to end the world. What's your name, baby?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, my queen.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Oh, he's got a good point. How would I get you out of here? There's people out there who think, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
Yeah, what?
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Ow, I don't understand.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Yeah, do you like my knife?
She isn't
You can have it
suggesting
if you
what I
want.
think she's suggesting.
I
Right?
don't know, what is she suggesting?
She is. I'm sure of it.
But I don't understand. What is she suggesting? What? I don't... How long have we been down here?
Too long.
Okay.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Well, I'm not getting straight answers out of you either, really. Neither of them are giving me straight answers. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
You're apparently going to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
What?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
She makes a good point. Oh,
I
believe
don't
you, my
remember much
queen.
about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If
Hello?
I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Nuh-uh. Well, you got creepy anime eyes. I'll be honest, creepy anime eyes are a red flag. Oh, this is for sim banter. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll
Big
understand
eyes.
that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Oh, my queen.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
But how do I get you free? I need the key.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Why did it give me the answer? Why did it give me the option if it wasn't
You
anything
know
else?
why you're here.
So I've got to make a choice now. I'll save Princess, examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Examine the chains. Well, if I'm simping, I'm going to get her out. Simpler.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You
No.
walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Yeah, go on. I'll get you
Doubtful.
the key, my
Whoever
queen.
locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Besides me cutting you out. Oh, cutting her arm off. Is that what that's what they meant? Cutting her arm off. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around. Somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Fair enough. Okay.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Why, queen?
You attempt to make your way out
No,
of the
not this
basement,
thing, right?
but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh, flip.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
No, I just want to sim.
Is someone else here?
Return to. I want to make sure I got my knife.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Well,
Easier for everyone.
but I want to sim.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Well, look, we're doing this in France. I'm gonna save the princess.
Against
Oof.
your better judgment, you
Oof.
place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is
Eesh.
sharp and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Well, look. I don't know what's more disturbing, the bloody arm or the crazy eyes. She looks like she's got flipping nests or something. Well, you know, give her a hand.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
So what would have happened if you'd have gone without a knife?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Good luck, door. Come
No,
on.
we won't have
Yes.
any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
But I'm simping. Come on.
As the princess
Oh.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
What's wrong with my freaky hand? Why was such a freaky hand?
Watch me.
Well, water's an option.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
But I want to simp. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yes, my queen.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid
Why am I
hands.
freaking dying? What have we got little dragon hands?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Yeah, my queen, you've seen me again.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Stop barking, that scared me.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
What was I freaking with my hands?
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I
Come
hope
on.
it was worth it.
But my queen. Yeah, can't see the prisoner. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Cool. So we've already done this. Getting a sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of déjà vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
So he's a skeptic then. Also, why am I a freaking
And as far
dragon
as trying
man?
to help
I mean,
her
if the game
goes,
got real life.
need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago. We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all this really did already happen. Whoa! What should I listen to? What should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Oh, come on, Ed. Oh, I need to click. Go on.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yes?
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to
Oh,
me.
he raises a good point.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
So he's a skeptic, isn't
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Well, I don't understand.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
My queen! I need to save my queen!
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I think...
What a conveniently ambiguous group
think
of
she
things for
realised
her
I
to
was gonna
ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, you're talking in circles.
You are talking in circles.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Let's explore, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Who locked her in this basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
But it's so complicated. If people locked her away, why couldn't they? Like, good point. Good point.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Yeah.
But it's just the way things are.
I'm a special boy.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Yes, right. We're here because we're special. Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
Yes. I'm about to start tipping off a narrator, to be honest. Okay, why be cagey? What are you telling me? You go on.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Oh, well, I don't want to have a complicated
Not to sound like a
situation.
broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
Okay, well, I guess I trust you. Okay. Oh, what? No, you can't read for flipping. I need to find a good place, because I didn't realise I was blocking what the narrator was saying. Ugh. I need a good place. Here? Guess that's a good place. Yeah. That way you'll be able to read most of all of what the narrator's saying and most of what the princess says. Okay. Yeah.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Look, if I get rid of that
Give
knife,
us an
how am I
ounce of
gonna
proof.
do it?
You do know that, right? What proof could you literally anything. Fine.
I'm gonna check my pockets.
You put your hands in your
Why have I got a
pockets and
freaky
pull out
hand?
an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front. Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth." That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
Why was such a freaky hand? Is that gonna be
I
addressed?
wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are... You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't
Listen, we've got a
mind,
new
the
voice for
whole
Skeptic,
world is
but
waiting
okay.
with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed to the cabin. Not taking a knife this time. I am not taking the
warning
knife.
before you go any further.
Tell me.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to
well,
stop you
that's
from
flipping
slaying
dark,
her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
That's something I would do.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh,
less a
different.
cosy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron
It's a
bars
different house,
barricade
Dave.
the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Oh, that's a good point. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
This is spooky. Why's it changed?
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Why are you being so weird about a mirror, man?
There's definitely a mirror.
I can see it, man.
There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
Let's not get caught up in vanity, but we should definitely take a closer look. Whatever it is, he must not want us to know about
This
it.
is creepy. That's spooky, eh?
Is this some sort of rehearsed bit? Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Virtual mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
But it was a wall.
But it was there a second ago,
It was there a second ago.
and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Freaky. This whole cabin is different from last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Freaky.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yeah, I was.
So focus up.
I'm gonna enter the basement without a knife, Mike.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure, and I've already got a plan for that.
I don't know if I trust a skeptic,
Still
you know.
with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world any monstrosity your only weapon, because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon.
But, well, don't worry, she disarmed herself just fine. Let's keep going.
Peachy, we'll be
Fine.
fine. Okay, I'm trusting you. Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go. Wonderful.
Oh.
You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement.
Well, I wanted to go in without a weapon, you know, but...
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
Freaky thing for mirroring.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs.
My
It's been a while since I've had
queen.
company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Different, eh?
princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Yes, she's my queen.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
I could tie myself up there. We'd be together forever.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't remember that.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess,
Does she look
but she
different?
stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you're talking to. Yes, my queen.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I want to set you free, my queen. I've been before.
Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah,
But can I trust her?
I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Kiss me, queen.
It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Benevita was trying to gaslight me.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Oh, MT, you got a special. I just realised, MT, you've got a special icon. Congratulations!
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just
My queen.
good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
No, we didn't.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself.
Freaky.
At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again.
Okay.
Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
He's got a point, he's not helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I love you. Oh, that's heaven out loud. Okay. You're asking about my intentions. What did you mean? Explore. What happened after I died last time? What of a chain on the wall? Who's it for? I'm gonna ask about chain first.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Okay.
Maybe it'll fit.
Creepy smile.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
MT says he's a special boy. Yep, you are. So what am I doing here? I hope you're at your service. Expect for shackle. Yeah, go on.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
And why is that?
Yeah, thanks, Skeptic.
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
I get the feeling that's an end.
What if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am.
I would expect it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Excuse me?
Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
My queen!
So it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
We're together forever! Sin pending complete!
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Did you know that this was going to happen to me? Yeah.
No.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Who else okay? Yeah, cool, yeah. Together forever! What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Whoops! You're not Wolf Small Talk?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait,
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
Wow, that's not very helpful, Mr. Narrator Man.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Spooky. Oh. Hey, have you noticed basement agent?
I don't like small talk.
Oh, come on!
Remember?
Oh, it's okay, my dear. Just being close to you's enough.
Still rude. You continue to wait in
Hey,
silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Good point. Big Mac?
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly
There are no walls. And then...
What happened?
And... I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
It is, isn't it? Cuddle looks at me. Oh, tricky. Yeah? Yeah? What?
She's gone. Where did she go?
That's
Should
a
we
handy
try and
way of
find
getting
her?
out of here.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know which way, and I don't know how we'd even go looking for her if the narrator was gone. I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like? If there's even a her to find anymore.
Right.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Well, if you look into it, might be nice. Explorer, I think I'm supposed to look at a mirror. Here you go.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I'm gonna break it.
I'm begging you, don't do this. It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Finally, I can look at myself in the mirror. It's me! You are alone in the place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. It's her! My queen! Okay.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Let her out of here!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Oh, that's a relief.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Good boy. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Draggy! What do you mean it's not Draggy?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
What is
We
it?
are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Yeah, me and you, baby. Am I your fragile vessel, be honest?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I need information, man. I ain't got enough. Oh,
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Look at you.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Flip it out. What was that? That flipping gave me a heart attack, right there. I think somebody opened the door and the draft came in. Whee. Not what you want in a horror game, if I'm being honest. You what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trying me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay, it'll be helpful. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Flip it out over here. You're not very helpful, are you? Mind you, you'd give a very good round of applause. Well, but were you always a princess, or are you just making a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
Me? I'm thinking
Does it
of
matter
circles.
where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I don't want to forget.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
She's freaking me out. Oh, flip it out, so many options. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape,
Good point.
to remold.
Fair enough. You're being semantic. What are you going to do to help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived.
Well,
I am not afraid to die.
you're big your life now, aren't you? Ugh. How much I forget? Go on.
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do you have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Oh,
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
and what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Oh. Sounds like me. I'm in finished drying, aren't I? I'm not going back.
If you need time, and
Wait forever.
you are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
It's getting broken. Yes. Oh, I don't know. Yes, forget broke. Oh, flip it out. Did you do that on purpose? This is a freaky little ended the game thing. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. That's too much of a coincidence. That's too much of a coincidence. That's kind of spooky. Oh man. Have you played this game before, Empty? Have you played this game before? Here we go.
You have returned to me.
Spooky!
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
That's spooky. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell
is
you
it
to
working or not?
remember her.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It's a bit of a delay, so I don't know if you're seeing this or not. Kind of want to make sure you see this, to be honest. I'm going to wait a minute or so just to make sure. Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Yes! Good. She asks for I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. Well, that's kind of freaky. Chapter 1 of Hero and a Princess.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Note, you can skip previously linked dialogue pressing tab or R1 on your controller. Okay. So, my character's forgotten. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch, Viva la
That's the
Revolution.
spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prince. Ignore him.
Proceed to the cabin. I don't trust this game not to mess with me, you know?
The interior of the blade is...
Enter the basement. No knife for me, thanks.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice
Hello?
is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your
But it's different this
life.
time.
Don't let it fool you. It's all...
I'm here to save you. No, that's not lying. That's telling the truth.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard.
Yeah, try to get her to know.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Yes, my queen.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
What
with
a
the
cool
princess.
chain.
There's a heavy chain around her. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been... Wait, I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Nope.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge...
No.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding. They're large and heavy. Far too solid.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
MT says, we didn't bring the blade. We're saying, no, we don't need the blade. We've got our sharp wit.
Okay. I'll be here. Good
Well,
luck.
the narrator can just close the door on us now.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the... Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again.
Try the door.
You try the door.
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been easier for whom?
Good boy.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here.
There's a slight
Yeah.
panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates
flip.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Where'd that come from?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens.
No. Well, we've done this before. Although she might trust us more now. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, wait a second. Shall we do? Let me know, folks. Let me know. I could try Slayer this time. Again, is it a bit silly to save her again? Because she might just kill me with a knife again, you know? Just carry them. Save or slay? Empty says would have knifed already for the data. Go on.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
I feel bad. The K word was censored.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Come on, narrator.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets
flip.
your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered
What
predator.
alive is? It's supposed to be easy.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
That's good.
Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
What kind of princess is this?
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Slay the princess.
Though your nerves
Slay
are seizing
queen.
with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Why am I freaking little monster man?
We can still turn this around.
Gotta finish the job, I guess.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
What been?
Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Okay.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you.
Maybe she just wants a hug.
The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you
She's so
watch each other
beautiful.
fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd
Oh,
finally
that's so
found a
bad.
friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence, as the root you've paid a terrible price. but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken.
I feel
But you
bad.
don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay! Chuck the tooth of a witch.
You're on a path. You're here to slay.
I just did this already.
Again?
No,
If he
because
doesn't
I know you're
remember what
lying.
happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
I've got opportunities on my side
You
now.
know I can hear you, right? Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Yeah, go on. I'm not going to bother repeating this kind of line of dialogue because I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same, or at least very similar. So let's proceed to. Oh, what happens if we turn around?
Well, you're the boss. Seriously? You're just going to turn around?
Yes, I definitely am going. Whoa, my voice broke. Quite a continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Go on.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Turn around again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already out, but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Wait, something isn't right. What's going on? Where are we?
It's getting darker, or am I going crazy? Yes.
I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
This commands replaced by texted nothing. You find yourself in a long quiet once again, memory returns. There's distinct rumblings, animated sounds, undulations, pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. The creepy hands! Hello! Feelings pro across the fabric of reality, extremities, find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You're no longer alone. Force pushing against your will, no looking back another. Regret. This world is unbroken beyond repair. You must weave something new. Wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place, do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Chapter 1. For Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path. You're here.
Silently continue up to the cabin. Fair enough. Well,
You make your way up the short
I
path
wanna
to
see
the
what
cabin.
happens
We're not going to
if-
go through with this. Ignore him.
I want to see what happens if we don't bring the knife, we're friendly with the princess, and we help her escape.
The interior of the blade.
We might just get, the same, we might just get the same, her killing us. But it would be nice to try.
Door to the base. Her voice
Hello?
is, don't let it.
Hey, I'm here to save you. Oh, lie, I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to?
Wait, really? Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I'm here to save you.
You walk down the. She's beautiful. I am begging you to.
Hi. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains, but they're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhat doubtful.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She
Ow.
offers the suggestion with almost. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me
Your
out here.
shouts and pleas. I'll repeat myself.
Drive it door.
You try the door.
It's upstairs.
You make your way to the easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic rise.
If I could just get out of...
She barely hesitates as she rips her flesh from her bone. It's the blade, or we could use you won't like...
Save Princess!
Fine. Against your cut.
Quick,
The blade
no
is
limes,
sharp.
no limes,
Her
no
lips, she
limes.
didn't so much as utter a sound. No. She did. She
Yay!
smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
Bye, Queen!
Blood from... How is she still smiling after everything?
So she's in
Thank
bothered.
you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach your locked door.
No. We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. As the princess
No,
approaches the
okay.
bottom stair, you're... Wait. This isn't fair. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess
What?
dodges, stumbling back against... Stop it! Stop trying to resist
Resist.
the blade! Move the... As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance.
We both know this isn't you.
It's not me, Princess.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be
Oh, it's
quick.
gonna mercy kill me.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no!
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
My queen.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be
Sorry,
long
my
before you
queen.
bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
My
It can't just
queen.
end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
My queen. For damsel. Well, let's see how this goes.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah, I never
And
say
at the
you
end
can-
of that
it's after
path,
11, it's
you're
like,
here
no.
to sleep.
I don't want to press the wrong button and close the game, you know?
A
What
warning
maybe I can do here?
before you go any further.
Skip. After choices? Boil effect, what? Unseen text. Skip, why would I skip unseen text? Transitions? I'm not gonna skip out of it, I don't think, because...
She will lie. If
Yes.
only you knew what you did to us, you
The
villain.
voice of the spinning, that's me, alright.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Okay, this is good, I like this, is funny.
Last time? What are you talking about?
We're hardcore simping!
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Yes, for Hogwarts Express.
yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
Proceed into the cabin. How's it gonna look now then? Like a love heart bed or something?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table
flipping
with
two
a
mirrors
pristine
now.
blade. The blade is your... That's because there isn't a mirror.
Wait.
There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here, in which case she'd be lying. That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't wait. I'm not lying to you.
Explore, approach mirror.
You walk up to the wall. It's real. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cap. It was there a second ago, but now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torch, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, a soft voice.
Hello? Is someone...
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
Yes! Finally, we're getting for sin bending.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Look.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Nope, not possible. I need to fawn.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Nope. Oh, I love her. We're in love. Deal with it,
You walk
Grandad.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
There's a
binding
window
her
this time.
to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I like this guy thinks.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
She remembers.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Guilty.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but we damned a whole... Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible...
Okay. I'm gonna say the truth. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She loves me.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. That's because she's perfect.
She is.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. It's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Good point. You killed me last time it hurt. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No, Mike. No.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
We're in love.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
She didn't.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. No.
I'm sure.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
Good point.
She is our beloved,
and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She's perfect.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
No. How can I be manipulated by somebody so perfect?
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
No, she's not.
And even if you wanted to unleash her onto
She's
the
my
world,
queen.
despite the complete moral
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand
We can
through
jump out
the
the
chains.
window.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
Good point.
I'm not sure I follow.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot
I'm
do?
gonna follow you, Mr. Spinner
I
Man.
think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
Yeah.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I like this guy.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
My
You
queen.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
No, she's perfect.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
My
Thank
queen.
you so much.
My queen.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Yay.
Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
No, we're in love. True love
Luckily
wins.
for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
We live our lives. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
We're perfect for you.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
No.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Don't get scary now. Don't get scary on me.
The princess closes her eyes in deep
Don't
reflection.
get scary on me.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
First be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She's got big enemy eyes. She's perfect.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Okay, it really sounds a bit like a siren.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But I want me something with you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, it's getting kind of freaky now. She's getting more and more out of me.
Is she broken? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
This is so freaky. Okay, but you need to rethink. You just met me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Yay! She looks like Yu-Gi-Oh!
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
No, it's right.
I fail to see the problem here.
Yeah.
She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
What's the problem? Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? But you have to want to be more. Found us making me happy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh no, freaky hands.
No.
No,
She's
it was a
gone.
perfect match.
Is that a...
Ooh! Ooh! That was a sneeze. I get sneezy when I'm romantic. Okay, it's gonna be okay. We've been there before. And we always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is gonna be... Yes.
Approach mirror.
I don't like...
Gaze into your reflection. Freaky, there's like 2 dots there now, no? You've grown. Okay. Missy, to the cabin. Yes, Virgil.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified, but your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation, flickering lights, an empty cityscape.
Yes.
Whenever you are ready.
Wipe it clean, baby. Oh, flip it out. That's how. I'll ask some questions. Go on. Okay, kill you, baby.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Destroy your body.
There's nowhere for you to...
And try again. Attack the entity.
My roots burrow.
Okay. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give... We will meet again.
Cool. Well, I don't know what to do now. Whatever ending can
You're on a
try.
path. You're here to slay her.
What did press was it F1 they
If
said?
you don't,
Oh, flip it out. Tap! Oh, it's just... okay. Sonic sees what's coming. He sees it coming.
the interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air
Empty
is
asks a
stale
good
and
question. He
musty.
says,
and
"What are
the
we
floor
missing?"
and
Well-
walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Just lay her straightforward. I guess I'm just gonna kill her.
The blade is
Straightforward.
your...
I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay.
Into the basement.
The door to the base... Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Just cold.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding
Oh,
out.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate...
Slave princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Oh,
easily
what the
give
hell?
way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yeah.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Cool, let me go out now.
But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. Well, I reckon she's got a trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Oh, I don't want to get too close to her.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart.
I am not going to check for... I'm not going to go anywhere near her. Well, look. Both remove the blade and check for a pulse is like, you know... You're gonna get too close to her, you know? But if you get out of her, you're going to turn your back to her. I don't want to get close.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Yeah.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yay.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Wait, is killing her ending the
What
world?
happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I don't think so. I'm not going to swear though.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Yay.
This is what's best for everyone.
Oh,
Trust
I don't know.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I don't know about this.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
It's more, didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are? Good, because I have an idea
Go on.
to get us out of
How are we
here.
going to get out of here?
Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take... Don't you dare.
Explore wouldn't using the blade, kill us? I'm just gonna stick... Well, we've already done sticking around, Let's get the blade.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It...
I've been there, set we die. Yeah, go on.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and the end. Nice knowing you.
New chapter! Cool.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
Who
here
do
to slay
I
her.
work this time?
A terrible... If he doesn't remember what... That's
Voice
fine.
of gold.
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the
Oh my
right
god,
place.
oh, I can just click this. Okay. This is the cabin. Back to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. She won't be.
This is the cabin. What do we get this time, man? Let's have a look.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling. The blade. It feels like no one's been... Like I've been saying. She's dead.
Explore. Patch mirror. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. The room below, nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Good question.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again.
Yeah?
I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
Well, what's your problem?
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted
Ghost,
to.
right? I'm gonna wait and see how things plan out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and I wouldn't be able to do it again. I'm sorry, is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up!
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent. She does have a little bit of an attitude, but I can't blame her. We did kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home.
Fair enough.
Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me
Okay,
from
you're gonna be
someplace
land person, are you?
wherever I'm supposed to be.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which...
Well, no, because we let her die and the whole world is bid. I'm gonna bury the bones, I think.
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone.
Yeah, go on.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? After all,
Ah! Freaky! Freaky!
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can... She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. Would she be able to see... us if we went along with it? Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so...
We're gonna let her
so
possess us and talk to the narrator.
You won't like how things play out.
Sounds great. Let the princess possess you.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger.
you're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean
You're
it.
welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Yeah, see you, baby.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
No.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now. But we still have to get out
Good
of here.
point, my queen.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
Okay, so she does have an narrator, interesting.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
We shards of broken glass and what?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Good point.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
Oh, I'm flipping confused, eh?
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
I'm a smart boy.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Leave basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another?
Dunno.
Or is it the
This is
same?
all very
reborn?
philosophical, eh?
Against
Hey,
the
we got
backdrop
out!
of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
My question is, right, when the door closes behind you, who is it?
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this
He's got a
place.
good point.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
Okay.
And whine.
You got you there.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forwards.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Okay.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you pause before you... Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling.
Open the door.
Shit.
Oh.
But exhaustion wasn't
Well,
enough, was it? The handle clip collapsed to the ground. You and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. Yes?
What do I see?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
Well, no.
We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You got out!
I'm out. You actually freaked me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh, bye-bye. Cool. Yeah, okay. We've done this before. Fast forward.
She's gone. Is that...
But now, last time there was 2 dots in the mirror. I don't really know what that was. There's 2 dots still. It's okay, I'm withered. Have I? Okay. Didn't notice. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. See if I can. You're on a cabin. Approach.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me.
Okay. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Whoa. Well, we need to get a witch,
You're
don't
on
we?
a path in the
'Cause I messed
woods.
up
You're
that.
here to slay her.
Skip.
You make your... We're not going to go... Ignore him.
So to get a witch, it's
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
it's if you're trying
The
to help
air
her
is
escape,
stale and
eventually kills
musty,
you.
and the
But you need to
floor
leave
of
a
the
knife.
blade.
Okay, take a knife.
You take...
Enter the basement. Well, from what I understand, this is the
Who's
last one.
there?
She sound... Don't let it...
Hey, just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think...
You walk down the stairs. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That giant knife you're holding kind of...
The blade. Don't you dare. It's fine.
I'm gonna drop it. Wait. Yes, I'm gonna drop it.
Thank
And then we
you.
need to try to help her escape.
Maybe now we can just...
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
How would I get her out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing... Well, we can...
Hush. She isn't. She is.
Oh, have you...
You know.
I'm gonna get her out of these chains.
Oh, you have. You. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key...
Doubtful. Whoever...
That would be fine. I can just...
She speaks. If we were stuck down here for long enough, you attempt to make someone else... You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You won't...
Save, princess. Sorry, love.
Against you cut into her flesh. The blade, she didn't so much as a... Free from her body. How is she so composed?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Push on the door.
No, we won't have any... As the princess... Wait, this is... Watch me.
So, I think now I'm supposed to warn her? Or have I done this before?
Stop
I
that.
don't
I
remember.
thought that...
Your body lunges. Stop.
Resist.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, but she's ready for it. She grabs your... You drop
Oh,
the blade.
flip.
Pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react to, there's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to fall to your knees. You're barely able to break. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming.
Bang.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat. You can't just... I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Oh, flip. The tower! Different. Cool. Let's have a look.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
So then. Nice line. Well, let's keep playing. So, yes, I know this before. Who am I with this
A
time?
warning. Before she will lie, we might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Empty says he wishes we could teleport previous decisions. Well, yeah.
Can we tone down the... I'm not being... You're being annoying. Just ignore their
I
bickering
accidentally
and
closed the call.
whatever you
I didn't see
do,
what it said. Hang on,
don't
who
pledge
wanna call?
yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely
Three people voted. One
catastrophic
person said
that would be
homework
for
was the
everyone.
scariest thing. 2 people said
Yourself
entrance
included.
copy from Draggy. Well, fair enough.
I agree. Rescue her. So please,
Proceed to the
if
cabin.
that's what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more
What's all this?
grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a the blade is your implement. Why do we feel so? We don't feel small.
Take the blade.
You
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of This is... and it's still a stone basement. Her booming voice...
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs.
You weren't kidding when you said it was... We need to get down there.
Why? We've got
She
to
wants
giant
it.
test
Should
now.
we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about... It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go, baby. Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like the princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what... You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Well, yeah, I try, you know.
Drop it.
I'm gonna tighten my grip.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
Oh.
It clatters uselessly to the
All
floor.
right.
We didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Okay.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel. Oh, are you still trying to defy me?
Yeah.
I said kneel.
Your legs
Oh, I
buckle,
will.
and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
Well, yeah, you're right.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before then you shouldn't have. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before. That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Well, I hope so.
You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Yeah, go on.
Pick up that needle.
What do you know?
Do it. It's what? No objection. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but as your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen. You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay, yeah. We can do that. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Take this out of your hands.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're up.
End this.
Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Say it, princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
Yeah, go on. Teach me.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. Then it slides back out, the wound burning.
Now, do it again.
Those are just words. You don't.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs.
What a pity. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave.
Say it, the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
Yeah, go on.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and... You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you.
Okay.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the relief. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be...
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of. It's a mercy. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have...
What should I do? Should I slay the princess or shall I be here a little bit? take a shot. Ah! This will be the last. There you go, sorry about that. This will be the last. So yeah, we'll finish it here. If you're not already gone. Okay, yeah, this will be the last. So look, stay princess!
Yes, though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. You don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
We can do this, can't we?
You always could. The decision to give you this task.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade
voice of the
aside.
broken.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Sorry, love.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes at you, knocking you. There's an unsettling wet pop as your body is crushed, as she pulverizes you into the floor. The ground itself breaks. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
Monsters and conspirators.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Empty says number one. Yeah, sorry, our friend ran out of battery, so we couldn't check it as easily. Okay.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anger. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy end. Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's, I guess.
Yay.
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally.
Oh, we've got any chapters wrong. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll save it later. We'll continue tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Oh, so different and freaky. Well, we're gonna save it. Save. Okay. Well, he doesn't seem very happy. Well, anyway, this is what we played today. So, well, this is what we played. Good audio. Well, thanks so much for watching. We'll check it tomorrow, probably. We should be available tomorrow, no problems. We want to upload long video. Take a long time. Get on it, though. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.